So the first example gonna be here. Example here is seven. Okay, then find the range. Find the range. Okay, that's the first question. Try this one first, right? What is the range? What is the range?
I decided to come.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad you come.
I'm a little lost.
Did you get it? What is the range?
6.
Good job. I wish you still remember it. Range is gonna be the maximum number subtract the minimum number, right? That's it. 7 minus 1, 6, right? Now let's continue. I draw the table. Aha. And give you the class and the frequency. And okay, we have 3 classes. And for 3 classes, we can define the frequency from 1 to 3. Yeah, 3, from 4 to 6, 2, 1. Okay, so I gave you this table. Now I want you guys to do some analysis. So what I wanted to do is, the first question is, find all the lower class limit. Okay, that's the first question. And the second question, find all the upper class limit. Third, find the class width. Okay, 1 minute. Do it. Do it. Come on, be quick. You can do it. We did examples, several examples, right? In last class. Did you get it?
I think so.
Okay, great, great. You got it? Great, great, great. I have a bunch of good students in my class. When you go back home, you read the notes, maybe. That's good. That's good. Now I'm gonna finish this problem. It should be very easy. So I said lower class limit. It's about class. Okay. So we should go to the class. We have 3 classes. For each class, the first class, okay, from 1 to 3. So the lower class limit gonna be 1, right? Agree? For the first class. And for the second class is from 4 to 6. So the lower limit gonna be
4.
Very good. And for the third class gonna be 7. So basically, the lower class limit gonna be the first column. That's it. Just copy it, right? If you know it. And for the upper class limit gonna be the second column. Just copy it, as long as you know it, right? 386. Just copy it. Now, how to find the class width? We need to find what? Good job, good job. That's what I want. That's what I want, okay? 2 consecutive classes. So I randomly pick 2 and 3, right? Then I found the lower limit for these 2, 4 and 7, right? 4 and 7, and then do the subtraction equals 3. That's it. Or you can pick sorry, I make a mistake. Here should be 9. Okay. Yeah, I make a mistake. Sorry. So or you can pick 9 and 6. 9 subtract 6 equals 3. So whatever you pick, as long as that are consecutive classes.
The second class isn't supposed to be 4 through 5. Is that how do you get the classes?
I divide it by myself or by divided by your boss.
Okay, I thought you were talking about okay, never mind.
Yeah. Divide by something procedures or principles.
Okay.
Usually your boss should give you such things. Yeah. Okay, so that's the principle. Now we need to move on. That's what we learned from last class, right? So we need to learn some new stuff. Okay, today we're gonna do something more difficult things. Constructing a frequency distribution from a data set. Okay. So I'm gonna do here constructing a frequency distribution from a data set. Okay, data set. They have 5 steps. 5 steps. Okay, so the first step, decide on the number of classes to include in the frequency distribution. Decide on the number of classes to include in the frequency distribution. distribution. Okay. Second, find the class width as follows. Range. Second, divide. Okay, we can write down it. The first thing is range. The second will be divide the range by the number. Okay, by the number of classes and round up to the next convenient number. Okay, so that's the second step. Now, third step. Find the class limits for make a tally. Make a tally for each data entry in the row of the appropriate class. Find count the tally marks to find the total frequency F for each class. Okay, so basically we have 5 steps to construct a frequency distribution. Basically, we want to do is what? We want to do, just like you said, how we get the classes. Now, that's the method, how we get the classes. But before I give you such a table, we need some steps to construct the classes. So that's 5 steps. That's the 5 steps to construct the table or the classes. Okay. Now let's take a look. The 5 steps. The first step, the keywords is deciding the number of classes. So if your boss wants you make a table, okay, he need to decide the number of classes that he wants. Otherwise, you don't know how many classes you want, right? So the boss at least gave you the information about the number of classes. Okay, then you can go on. Okay, after you get the number of classes, you got all the data set. What you can do, find the range. Okay, find the range and let the range divided by the number of classes. The number of classes, and that is what is class width. Class width. Okay, width. Width. And that's one important thing you guys probably will easily make a mistake. That is, after you get the division, they'll probably give you some decimal. Decimal. When you do the division, you always may get the decimal. The thing you're going to do is round up. Okay, round up. So if you get 3.1, round up is what? Good job. It's 4, not 3. Okay, not 3. Round up. Okay. Now the first step gonna be easier. We just did it. All right, class limits. We just did it. Class limits. And then make a tally for each class and count the total frequency. Count the total frequency. Okay, that's it. That's it. So let's start one example. We're gonna use these 5 steps. Okay, we're gonna use these 5 steps. The first example is here. On 200. I gave you a bunch of data. Okay, now I want you guys to construct this data. For whatever reason, you got a bunch of data. Right? So I want constructor a frequency distribution. Distribution that has seven classes. Okay, that has 7 classes. Okay, now we're gonna follow the procedure. We have 5 steps. 5 steps. Okay, let's follow these 5 steps. the first step, we need to decide on the number of classes, So here in this province, the number of classes is 7. Okay, so we just need to write down the first step. For example, the first step is 7. 7. Second step, that's very easy. The first step is super easy. And for the second step, we need to find the class width. In order to find the class width, we need to find the range, right? So the range, what is the range for this guy? What is the maximum number? 405, right? 405. And what is the minimum range? Minimum number? Good job, good job. That's true. Now we can calculate the range. 5044. And that guy gonna give you 250. Okay, so we finish the range. Now we need to divide the range by the number of classes. That is a class width, right? So we let the range divided by the number of classes. The number of classes that is 7 from step 1, right? And that guy gonna give you the decimal. If you use the calculator, that is 35.71. Okay. Now the key part is what? We need to round up. Round up 36. Okay. So the class width is gonna be 36. Aha, we get it. We get it. Fantastic. Okay. Now the key step gonna be the third. How to find the class limit. We know the lowest number or the minimum number is 155, and the class width is 36, right? You got the point. So as long as you find, for example, the lowest number is 155. So you can build a class. We don't know the up class limit. We don't know up class limit, but we know the class limit is 36. So can you tell me what is the second class lower class limit? For the second class, what is? Oh, very good. You are so smart. That's the point. We know the class limit. So as long as we know the first class or lower class limit, then we can calculate the second for the second class lower limit. Okay, lower limit. So we can plus 36. And that guy gonna give you 191. Do you guys agree? Of course, you can continue to add 36. Add 36. You can get the other. Now let's continue. The third class and the fourth one.
Somebody asked, where did you get the 36 from on the chat?
How?
It came up on the screen under that Adobe thing. Do you see where it says chat with the little one is at the bottom of the screen? The person asked, where did you get the 36 from?
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah, that's what the person had asked.
Oh yeah, I show you the how we get the lower class limit for the second class. The 36 is from here. You add 36, you're gonna get the second one. I put this little number here to tell you how we get 191. Okay, and I plus this little one, you're gonna get 227. Okay, and at the same thing, we're gonna continue because we need to get how many classes? 7, right? We only get 4, so we need to continue, right? So we got plus 36 gonna be plus 36. 7. Aha! We get 7 lower class limit. The first column, right? The first column. So how to get the upper class limit? Oh, sorry. How to get the upper class limit? Any idea?
Subtract 1 from the lower class limit.
Good. You are so smart. Terrific. We need to keep the number continuously. So if this guy is what? Is 191. So the upper class limit should be 190. Agree? That's the point. That's the point. You are so smart. Okay. So the similar. How to get the second low upper class limit? Should be 226. Or you can use the strategy we learned before. Just add 36, right? Add 36. The same things. So you're gonna get this guy gonna be 226, and this guy gonna be 262. I just write down everything here. And the last one you need to use plus 36, right? You're gonna get is 406. Okay, the last one, let 370 plus 36 gonna be 406. 406. Okay, so we construct the class. Terrific, terrific. We just finished the class construction. The process is amazing, right? We finish the class construction. Okay, now we need count the frequency. Count the frequency. So basically, we need to go to step 4. We need to make a tally. Okay, make a tally for each data entry in the row of the appropriate class. Make a tally. So let's go. Make a tally. So we're gonna count how many numbers is between 155 and 190. So let me count it. So the first one gonna be 155. Okay, and the second one gonna be this guy, 165, right? And do I have another one? Yes, we found this guy. This guy is also between 155 and 190. Okay, so we find these three. We tally it. Okay, we found 3. Now let's try to find the numbers between 191 and 226. How many numbers there? So let's go back. How many numbers? The first number should be this guy, right? This guy. I put a star here, and let's continue to find it. One hundred 191, and 200. 226. 195. Did you find another one?
Yeah. What's that? 168.
Oh, here. You're right. This guy. You have a good eye. Okay, so we found 2. We found 2. Similarly, you can do the same things for other classes. So for these classes, I just write down the numbers. They are 5. They are 5. For the class 4, you can find 6. For class 5, we can find, you can find 1, 2, 3, 7. And for the class 6, you can find 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the last class, you can find 3. Okay, we finish the tally, and that is step 4. Step 4, okay? Step 4, I put here. Now let's go back to the procedures. So after we finish the tally, we can count the tally and find the frequency, right? So let's count the tally. And the first one, we have how many? It's 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 4, and 2. Okay, 2. And we're gonna get this table. It's amazing. We finish it. We finish this frequency distribution table. That's exactly what you want. If you got a bunch of data, you always want to have a table, right? Make everything so clean. Okay, so now that's a very interesting thing. When you do the summation for this column.
That last one supposed to be 3, or why is it 2?
Oh, 3. You're right. Good job. Good job. The last one should be 3. When you then do the summation of the last column, and basically you do the summation of the frequency, that equals what? That equals 30. Why is that? That is exactly the number of data set. Okay, the summation of all this frequency equals the number of data set. If you don't believe me, you can count it. How many the data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 10, 10, 3 tens. That is 30. Okay, so the total frequency should equals the number of data sets. Okay, the number of data, or you can say equals the number of data. Okay, the number of data. Okay, so that's the property. That's the property. So you can double check whether your table is right or not, because sometimes you miss some numbers. So when you do the summation, you find 29. That should be a mistake. Okay, that should be a 30, not 29. Okay, now I'm gonna give you guys an example. Let you guys try it. Follow these 5 steps. Okay, follow these 5 steps to construct the exactly table for me. Of course, my example should be much easy. So I just gave you a bunch of data, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6, 5, 8, 4. Now I want you guys construct a frequency distribution that has 3 classes. Okay, now try it by yourself. I'm gonna give you guys like 3 or 4 minutes. Try it by yourself. I still have 7 minutes, right? I still have 7 minutes because I don't count the attendance. So I have 7 minutes. The first step, you need to find the number of classes. The second step, you need to find class width, right? And then third step, you need to find the class limits. Okay, class limits. So they include lower class limit or upper class limit. follow the steps. I think you can make it. Okay, this is the time limit. I need just give you guys the answer. So let's follow the steps. The first step gonna be the number of classes. That is 3, very easy. And the second step, we need to find the class width. So we need to calculate the range is 8 minus 2 equals 6, right? And the class width gonna be 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Oh, we are very lucky. We get the integer. Integer, right?
Someone asked a question. In the chat.
On the chart, yeah.
Someone asked a question?
It's next to the green button at the bottom called chat.
The number of classes. Oh, how do I find the number of classes? Okay, I'll show you. The number of classes it already gave you. 3. Okay. The number of classes suppose your boss gave you. Okay. Oh,
I think you can just hit X.
this one?
I think that makes you leave the meeting. You may have to
Yeah.
just click.
Maybe that.
Yeah.
William? Okay, good. I make it. So we get an integer. What are we gonna do? Is that the integer? However, be careful. We always round up. Do you know the round up is 3? Although that is 2, you need to round up, still 3. Okay? A lot of students are gonna make a mistake. That is 3. Now 3. After you find the class width, you need to find the what? Find the lower limit, up limit, right? So for this guy, we know the minimum number is 2, right? So we start with 2. So we know the class. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. So we know the first class, that is 2. Now for the second class should be 2 plus 3, 5, right? And the third class is gonna be 8. Clear? Now for the up class limit should be 4. Here should be 7. Here should be 10, right? Should be 10. Do you understand how I get the lower limit, up limit? Very simple. And after you get the class, you need a tally. Okay, the tally of them gonna be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy is 3. This is 1. After you get the tally, you can get the frequency. That is 5. That is 3. That is 1. Okay, that's it. We finished the table. And you can find the summation of this frequency gonna be what? 9, right? 9 numbers. You can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 9. That's it. I'm gonna wrap it up class here. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day. Okay? Everyone.
Someone was asking, why did you round up to 3?
Well, because the I get the 3 because what is here? Round up. Always round up. As long as you get a number, you always round up. If you get a 2, you round up to 3. If you get a 3, round up to 4. That's it. That's the strategy. Okay? Round up. And that's the keywords. Okay, keywords. That's it. Any other questions?
Is the homework for my lab statistics going to be posted today?
Hmm?
Is the homework for my lab statistics going to be posted today?
I will assign probably tonight. Sorry, I have a lot of other classes, so I'm a little bit busy about that. Sorry about that.
How do you get this test?
Which one?
Class 3.
Class 3.
Class 3 is 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and then round up to 3. Is that what you're asking?
Oh, no, it's down here where he
Wait,
said.
if it's even, why would you round it up?
10.
Yeah.
7 plus 3 should be 10. Huh?
Oh, okay.
5
You
plus
just
3
said
should be
that.
8.
Okay.
Because class width is 3.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Class
You just
3.
said it's just a rules, you just gotta round up no matter what you did, even if
So
it's a
no matter
regular,
what, even if no
even if
decimal.
it's a regular integer, like
Yeah.
4.
Even you get a regular integer, you still run up.
Okay,
It's 3.
yeah, I thought it was just decimal.
Yeah, I thought it was just decimal.
Oh, decimal is a
That's the
special
whole thing.
case
Oh,
for you to
where
understand.
did we get that from?
Yes.
I'm with
Yes.
you though. I got it.
I got it now, yeah.
Oh, you guys, a lot of questions. Awesome. So the number of class is here. The question already gave you the number of class, 3 classes. Okay.
And you're posting these videos too for us to go back and watch if we need it, right?
Yeah, you can watch the video online
I
too,
just didn't know if you could save them or not.
because this class already recorded.
And you're not gonna make us only have just so many, like a few days, like you're gonna keep it open at all times?
I don't know, because it's designed by the Zoom. Zoom will automatically delete after a certain time.
Okay, okay, I didn't know that, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I think there's a setting on there, I know on my Zoom account that I pay for, you can set it for however many days it stays open.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that. Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be under-
I get told that they're gonna delete the video after Sunday.
They'll do it, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll say, yeah, you can tell them you're done, I'll say it's still recording on there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's 8, 10, from 8 to 10.
The reason why I think that he might be doing the same as us, is there any more, okay. It could be question mark, maybe they forgot to round up from that 2, like me and that other girl did, maybe that. might be
This
why
is
they-
a round up.
Yeah, no matter the integer, no decimal or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Round up. That might be
Round
what
up.
it's in.
Okay, round up. So if you get 2, you still need round up to 3. Okay, whatever integer or decimal, you need to round up.
I think you only have 2 left on there anyway. Logged in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna end up the class. I'm gonna post this homework probably tonight. Okay, sorry about that.